Thank you for watching Mom Time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe.
Welcome to Mom Time. Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Today we're going to be making these adorable St. Patrick's Day sun catchers. Our first sun catcher that we will be making will be with yellow and green tissue squares. Okay, to make our shamrock sun catcher, you're going to need some type of a cardstock that you can cut a frame out of, and you need to cut 2 identical pieces of that. You will also need some contact paper, scissors, anything you want to decorate. We're going to be using pieces of square tissue paper. You could also use like glitter, sequins, anything that you want. Some type of a cord or ribbon. We're going to be using this gold ribbon. Some adhesive and scissors to cut out the shapes of the contact paper as well as your frame. Now for your glue, be using this hot glue, and you're going to need to use a sturdy glue. So depending on the age of your child, you may want to prep this ahead of time because you're going to need a strong glue. Now we did make one with a glue stick and it worked, but kind of because the contact paper sort of curls and it's so thick, it kind of started to open up a little bit. So if you want to be able to like hang it up and use it, use a sturdy glue like hot glue or something that's stronger than, say, a glue stick. And then, so the first step after you've cut out your frame is you need to trace your shape of your frame onto your contact paper. And the contact paper, when you cut it out, needs to be smaller than this outer edge, but larger than the inner shape so that it will fit nicely between the two. And you're going to need 2 pieces of contact paper. Once you have your contact paper cut out so that it's slightly smaller than the frame, you're ready to glue that on with your glue. It's on that this backing, it has like the little squares, is the back side so that you're not trying to glue it on the wrong side. So if you have something that has patterned on one side, you want to make sure that the back of your frame and the back of the backing are the same side. Now, because the contact paper really curls, I suggest that you kind of slowly glue your way all the way around this. You're going to slowly glue around this. So what I would do is I would hold it down and then I would peel back a section and I would put on the glue and then just slowly work your way all the way around your shamrock. When you have it all glued on, it will look just like this and it is ready for your child to decorate. Once you have removed the backing, it is now sticky and ready to add whatever your child would like to add. For our first sun catcher, we will be adding squares of different colors of yellow and green tissue paper. Are you having fun?
Yes!
Okay, did you finish? Hold it up.
Yep.
Let's see, hold it up so we can see it. Now when you've got your sun catcher done just like how exactly you want it to look, and you are ready to finish it up, you're going to go ahead and add a second layer of contact paper. Now you need to be careful when you put on this second layer that you kind of hold it nice and tight so that you don't get any bubbles. It likes to kind of stick, so just really careful with this part and press it down as careful as you can. So once you have your second layer of contact paper, you are then ready to add some type of a ribbon or cord. Now, when you glue on your ribbon or your cord or whatever you're using or twine, you need to make sure that you are gluing it within the frame so it can't go past the clear part where the contact paper is. Again, don't let it go past here. If it does by accident, just go ahead and clip it down. Okay. If you would like to make your sun catcher a mobile, at this point you can go ahead and add string and anything you want to be mobile. And if you want it to be two-sided, make sure that you glue cutouts on both sides. Now, once you have your cord on there, you are ready to glue on your second layer of a frame. And this will make it two-sided so that you can view it from either side. Then we're just gonna go ahead and glue that on. Again, you need a sturdy glue. And then just glue that down. These sun catchers turned out so adorable. Our next sun catcher is a rainbow sun catcher. Our rainbow sun catcher is made in the same method as our other sun catcher, but instead of using squares of yellow and green, we use 3/4 inch strips of tissue paper in rainbow colors. To make this sun catcher, you will carefully lay down strips of tissue paper onto the contact paper and cut them down to fit. They need to be larger than the inner shape, but smaller than the outside of the frame. This was a great craft for slightly older children, as they will need to have some precision with scissors. Did you get it all done? Let's see how it looks at the front. Wow, that turned out so cool.
We did.
Oh, fun. These sun catchers look so pretty in the window, and we just love all the bright, fun colors. Our next sun catchers, we used an SVG image. For our next sun catcher, we're going to be using this SVG image that we purchased from Etsy, these cute little shamrocks, and then we used a machine to cut them instead of scissors. Go ahead and check out in our description below to get a link for this if you'd like to purchase these cute little shamrock cutouts. We were going to make it the same way as the others, just gluing on the contact paper right onto this border and decorating. We used 3 separate methods with our SVG images. We used the rainbow method as in before and the yellow and green squares, and we also added a third method of colored squares. All 3 turned out awesome. And here is the yellow and green one all done. Didn't show up as good as our colored one. Flip your colored one around. Ooh, that's cool. We had such a great time making all of these sun catchers. My kids totally loved it, and I would recommend this craft. It's probably my kids' most favorite craft that we've ever done, and I think your family would have so much fun making these adorable St. Patrick's Day sun catchers. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like and subscribe to Mom Time for weekly tutorials.